This is Nasha Kasha, Ukrainian Almanac. 28 minutes of stories for everyone about Ukrainian life. Nasha Kasha is heard on 16 campus and community radio stations, from Newfoundland to British Columbia. Vitayu! My name is Stefan Andrusiak. From Thunder Bay and Ottawa, this is episode 177. And it's all about dancing. Svitanok means daybreak, but divide the word svitanok in two and you have svit and tanok, and that means world dance. The Svitanok Ukrainian Dance Society is based in Ottawa. Way up in Thunder Bay, Ontario, we have Zorya, one of two accomplished Ukrainian schools of dancing in that northern Ontario city. Zorya, well, it means star. And it is here in Thunder Bay that we begin this episode of Nasha Kasha.
Hi, my name is Evan Choney.
And Evan, how long have you been instructing here?
Only 2 years. This is my second year instructing, so I'm quite new.
And now, could we down?
Yes, bouncing is an option. When you put your hands on each other's shoulders, the guys will often form a line and they will perform steps, whether that is simple going down and then kicking, or they will, as they get older, you can bring it into cabrioles or other things when they're squatting down on the ground. But it's important for them now to understand how to work together without pushing each other over.
Are these presitke?
Yes, that would be what they're about to try to do.
Well, they've got the falling down mastered.
Yeah. The point is to get past it. They're trying to curl in right now because they're having trouble standing. So the point is to get them past the curling. In the first few months, we like to get the presentation, so that's the shoulders and the head. They're looking in the right spots, and they're not slouching, and they're always putting their fists or hands on their hips.
And dancing, how many years have you taken, and which level are you at?
This is my 13th year. My parents danced, so I went with the group to places like British Columbia and other places before I could. I've been going with the group for a long time.
Oh, look, while you've been doing the interview, the guys have figured out the step.
They have. Practice makes perfect.
Hi, my name is Megan Cameraman, and I'm the instructor of the junior class at Zorya Ukrainian Dance.
So, Megan, what are the ages here?
The youngest is 6 to 8 year olds. Yeah.
And they practice every Saturday morning?
Yep. Kick your bum, kick your bum.
The kick your bum instruction, is that a ballet technique?
Sometimes when you use like the more proper terminology, the kids can't understand as well. So the kick your bum, they remember to kick their bum.
Lift your legs high enough so that your heel touches your buttocks.
That's exactly it. Yep.
How long have you been dancing?
Oh, like at least 15 years.
Hello, my name is Kevin Choney, and I'm here. I'm a dancer with the Ukrainian Dance Association in Thunder Bay. I've been dancing for about 33 years.
Your mom and dad were instrumental in starting the group?
They came in a little after the fact. There was about 14 of us that started the group. They were instrumental in helping keep the group going, but at the beginning, no, for sure, it was a bunch of us that started the group, 14.
Your family, large family, brothers, sisters?
I have one sister and my parents, of course, and then myself. I've got 2 kids and a wife, and my sister has the same.
Your dad has some Finnish in his background, if I recall correctly, and your mom Ukrainian on her side?
Absolutely. My dad has actually both a bit of Finnish and Ukrainian, and my mom, all Ukrainian. It's great. Then you get to have the different kinds of all the different kinds of foods and Christmases and exposure to all different kinds of things.
Huge number of Finns or people of Finnish background in Thunder Bay.
Huge population, yeah. It's we have some of the best Finnish pancakes in northwestern Ontario.
Aamulla varhain kun aurinko nousi, kun minä unestani heräsin, sydämeni oli niin surusta raskas, miksi sä kultani hylkäsit mun? Sydämeni oli niin surusta raskas, miksi sä kultani kultani hylkäsit mun.
Tell me about yourself and how you got into dance.
Actually, I was about 7 years old, and I was told that you're starting dancing this year. And then actually, it didn't take long to realize how fantastic it was, and then it would just kind of blossom from there and stuck with it all this time.
You're holding a baby in your arms. Can you introduce?
For sure, this is Theo. He's actually the little guy of the teacher that's teaching upstairs right now, and she needed a little bit of help. Well, because it's actually we're very much a family, right? We have lots of dancers that have danced for a long time, and so we work with one another, help each other out. I'm helping out this morning while she's teaching, and then she's taking over again.
Well, Theo looks very comfortable in your arms, and so no wonder you teach the beginners dancing.
Yeah, I teach the beginner class. They're full great little girls. Their ages 4 through 6. They're great. They have a great class, lots of fun, and it's a great introduction to the culture and to the dance.
Jakby mені севікині, я сідельці маю, поїхав би за Дунай, там дівчину знаю. А я все дивлюся, де моя Маруся, я все дивлюся, де ж ти моя Маруся. А я все дивлюся, де моя Маруся, я все дивлюся, де ж ти моя Маруся. Як приїхав за Дунай, на горбиці хата, старий кіт, стара баба, ще й дюка Кирпата. А я все дивлюся, де моя Маруся, я все дивлюся, де ж ти моя Маруся. А я все дивлюся, де моя Маруся, я все дивлюся, де ж ти моя Маруся. Запросили в хату, запросили сісти, поставили бараболю, нелуплену їсти. А я все дивлюся, де моя Маруся, я все дивлюся, де ж ти моя Маруся. А я все дивлюся, де моя Маруся, я все дивлюся, де ж ти моя Маруся. Загасили каганець, полягали спати, я за свої запожитки та й втікати з хати. А я все дивлюся, де моя Маруся, я все дивлюся, де ж ти моя Маруся. А я все дивлюся, де моя Маруся, я все дивлюся, де ж ти моя Маруся. Як втікав я через тин, через перелазу, а дід мене ціпом аж 4 рази. А я все дивлюся, де моя Маруся, я все дивлюся, де ж ти моя Маруся. А я все дивлюся, де моя Маруся, я все дивлюся, де ж ти моя Маруся. А я все дивлюся, де моя Маруся, я все дивлюся, де ж ти моя Маруся. А я все дивлюся, де моя Маруся, я все дивлюся, де ж ти моя Маруся.
The saying is, oh, I have 2 left feet, I can't dance. Have you ever encountered, and what do you do in a situation where someone just doesn't have the internal rhythm or the coordination skills to dance? Have you ever been in that kind of a situation?
There's all different kinds of levels of dancers, and so if that means that there needs to be some different level for different groups, and we have different classes for that. But if we're looking at the same age level as where we normally put people in the same age level, and if you tend to get a range of danceability, then you just cater your choreography to fit. And then because it's very inclusive, and we don't have competitive classes, so we're here for the culture, the enjoyment, and participation. For Chibana or Zoria, where there's 2 different groups in Thunder Bay, and so with us with Zoria, you would in a optimal scenario, you'd start as a young age and stay with it throughout life, right? Just like I did when I was younger. But that doesn't mean that you can't decide when you're 30 to start. That's all good too. So you would come, you would practice, you'd have your warm-ups, you would have your technique parts of the class, and then you work into some choreography and practice practices and exercises. Most of our exercises come from a ballet background, and some of us, we do a bit of ballet center work to get some technique, and it helps with your arms and your legs and your toes and your feet, but when it comes to the actual dancing, it's very much comes from a Viersky style of choreography and dance. And don't get me wrong, we're not like them, but at the same time we try to model our format and our style from them.
And Viersky was a famous choreographer in Ukraine.
The premier, for me, he's the premier one who started the whole thing and created what we know today in dance culture in the world. As you progress through the year, it becomes more and more on the choreography and the polishing of what we know, and then the performance in the major performance in May and a few other ones in between, maybe a trip in the summer. Dancing has served me very well my entire life. I've been to Ukraine, I've been to the UK, I've been to Texas and BC and all over northwestern Ontario and North America through dancing. It's given great opportunities for me. Lots of fun, and I met my wife at dancing. We've had a number of people come to the dance group and meet their spouse there too. It's a really very much a family affair. I just want to say that if you ever want to give it a try, we're open to people coming and trying things out.
Anybody, any background.
Anybody, any background. We have Finnish dancers, people who do it from a Romanian background who dance. Whatever your background is, come and we're open doors, and we want to share our culture and share our dance.
You have an amazing talent with little kids. Look at this. He's so comfortable. See you, Theo, and thank you.
Thank you.
Nasha Kasha comes to you from CHRW 94.9 FM on the campus of Western University in London, Ontario, Canada. We're heard on CHMR 93.5 FM in St. John's, Newfoundland, on CKDU 88.1 FM in Halifax, on Local 107.3 FM in St. John, New Brunswick, on CJAS Radio 93.5 FM in Saint Augustine, Quebec, on CJLO 1690 AM in Montreal, on CFRC 101.9 FM in Kingston, on CFMU 93.3 FM in Hamilton, on CKMS 102.7 FM in Kitchener-Waterloo, on CJAM 99.1 FM in Windsor and Detroit, on CKLU 96.7 FM in Sudbury, on CILU 102.7 FM in Thunder Bay, on 101.5 UMFM in Winnipeg, on CFMQ 98.1 FM in Hudson Bay, Saskatchewan, on CFBX 92.5 FM in Kamloops, and on CIVL 101.7 FM in Abbotsford, British Columbia.
Anyways, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to welcome to the stage the Ottawa School of Ukrainian Dance. The Ottawa School provides dance training to students of all ages, levels, and backgrounds. And the school's motto is Ukrainian Dance for All. So you can all sign up, whether you're 10 years old, 15, or a little bit more mature. I would encourage you.
My name is Katarina Shiprotecka. I'm here in Ottawa. We manage and run a big Ottawa School of Ukrainian Dance and an ensemble as well.
How did your background inform where you are today?
Sure. So I have Ukrainian heritage. My babusi Dzido, вони приїхали, they came over from Ukraine in between the two wars, settled in Winnipeg. My father moved here to Ottawa, and we were born, 3 of us children here in Ottawa, and I started the Ottawa School of Ukrainian Dance 40 years ago. So really we learned Ukrainian language and culture and heritage and dance and music at the Ukrainian school on Saturday mornings, and the dance for us just ignited our passion, and we just picked it up at that point and wanted to commit a little bit more to it.
Who is appearing here today?
Oh, there's many dance groups and musicians from across the country. Today from Ottawa, from our school, we have 53 students from the Ottawa School of Ukrainian Dance performing, as well as the Svitanok Ukrainian Dance Ensemble. They'll be on later as well.
How many in the entire school?
In the entire school, there are 80 students, and in the ensemble, we have 25 dancers.
Now, is your background choreography? Are you a professional dancer yourself? Can you just give me a little bit of a sense of that?
So yes, I do have professional dance training in ballet and character, and studied in Ukraine for a year, as well at Institut Kultury, and have done many workshops across the country with all kinds of zasluzhny Ukrainian artist and learned a lot for many, many years. So all of our teachers in the school and in the ensemble do have professional training.
Who do we have in front of us here who are warming up in the just at the side of the stage while others are performing?
So this is the senior advanced honors class, and they're rehearsing through a tambourine dance that they've learned through the year. They've performed at our annual concert in June, but they're going to be performing it as well again today.
How do you get into an honors class? What would I have to do to qualify?
The school is open to everybody. Our motto is Ukrainian dance for everyone. Depending on the age, whatever age you are, you get then moved into the certain level. And at that level, if you're first time, you start learning basics. If you've danced many years, you're already doing more advanced work, and then it pulls all together into an ensemble. Our school is growing. Numbers of students are growing, and lots of wonderful comments from the parents about a really healthy, happy atmosphere, environment. It's nurturing. So I think our numbers and our parent comments are the happiest for us. Yeah, it's for personal development. It's a huge door opener, and it builds confidence and cohesion. And we've seen it so many times. Young children coming in not sure of themselves, ending up just being confident and self-empowered. And so it's got huge value.
What will this little group show in a few minutes out there? Because my listeners can't see it.
Right. So they'll show a tambourine dance, which they've worked on all year. It's a sparkly, shiny, rhythmic, percussive kind of dance that uses tambourine, patterns, partners, very dynamic.
Is it ethnically Ukrainian tambourines, or is it more? Are there other elements brought into it?
So the bubon was definitely a Ukrainian percussive instrument that was used age old. The tambourine, the Hasheto, has additions to it. It came into a more contemporary context for Ukrainian dance, but definitely tambourines are used.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Finally, is there something you'd want to say?
The legacy that we have in Canada, that we've learned from musicians and dancers and choreographers for so many years here in Canada, has created for us, younger and next generations, a platform and a sort of a fertile garden in which to grow these art forms. So we are really thankful and grateful for all of the work that's happening in Canada and has happened in Canada for many years.
Ваші оплески, наша родина, all the way from Sudbury.
At the Capital Ukrainian Festival, Canada's capital, that is, Ottawa, attendees also saw a group of dancers from Sudbury. That group is called Nasha Rodina, or Our Family. The leader of this family is Catherine Hutzel, choreographer, full-time Sudbury police officer, and a saxophone-playing vocalist with a very popular Ukrainian dance band called Zirka.
Magical transformation?
Yeah, it is.
This is a magical transformation?
It is.
Okay, tell me about it.
This is now Nasha Rodina from Sudbury, St. Mary's School of Ukrainian Dance. I am the artistic director of the school. We have over 50 dancers. Today here at the festival, we're blessed to have 30.
Where do you get the energy?
You know what? Ukrainian culture feeds the soul. It feeds my soul, and you know what? It gives you energy.
These are beautiful costumes. Can you describe them?
Thank you. Today we're opening with a Hutzel number, and our costumes are primarily a little more modern. They feature a chiffon sleeve with, of course, the Hutzel bright colors of green and red and yellow and orange. And the dancers are going to do a little bit of a modern Hutzel number today.
And the chief choreographer is going to be among them?
I will be dancing among them.
Oh, okay. I'll let you do your thing.
Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy.
Catherine, just going over this dance, so we did like the circle. Like after we are done in the circle, we go up to the front, we go do, and then what's next after that?
After that one's the first part with the couples.
Okay.
With yeah.
And then we go. When do we do this part?
That's next.
Okay.
You got it, girls. Just smile. Remember, dancers, smile and have fun. That's what it's all about. Ready?
Rozpychajcie chłopcy koni, talia, spoczywa. A ja pidu, sad wysznewy, sad kryniczynko komat Marusia. A ja pidu, sad wysznewy, sad kryniczynko komat Marusia. Kopał, kryniczynku, wyszne po mu sadu. Czy nie wejdę, dziewczynońka, rano raci powodu Marusia. Czy nie wejdę, dziewczynońka, rano raci powodu Marusia.
Musically in this episode, we led with the Hopak. It's the centerpiece of many a Ukrainian dancer's finale. You then heard Amula Varhain, a traditional Finnish love song. 2019 Shevchenko medal winner Ron Kahut and Buria sang Moya Marusia. Salt Spring Island, BC resident Mike Sinishin played an old-time fiddle medley. Ruslana sang, "Oh, you musicians, play for me." And you're listening to Zirka sing, "Unharness the horses, boys."
Wyszła, dziewczynonka, w sad wyśniewiło dubra, a za neju kozaczenko, wejdę konie na połat Marusia, a za neju kozaczenko, wejdę konie na połat Marusia. Prosim, Widereczka, ona jemu nie dała. Dari, z ruki persny, ona jego nie zjadła. Marusia, dari, z ruki persny, ona jego nie zjadła. Marusia, hey!
I'd just like to take a minute to tell you now that Nasha Kasha is also a widely available podcast. If you like what you're hearing, please rate us on iTunes. Partial funding for this episode was provided by the Shevchenko Foundation, the Ukrainian Credit Union, and the Capital Ukrainian Festival.
Знаю, дівчинонько, чим я тебе образив, що я вчора із вечора із другою говорив. Маруся, що я вчора із вечора із другою говорив. Маруся, вона ростом невеличка, ще літами молода, руса коса до пояса, коси річка голуба. Маруся, руса коса до пояса, коси річка голуба. Маруся,
On your feet, in your chair, or just in your mind, ask someone to twirl with you. Do it now. Back in a week, God willing. До милої зустрічі за тиждень часу, дорогі слухачі.